it.
He made me a fantastic. He knows how much I love elephants, and he made me a Celtic brooch neck pendant with the shape of an elephant. Amazing. He's such a talented man.
Me too. He's my dad.
You're meant to go to bed. Go to bed.
I love Nick to bits.
Go to bed. Put my bloody brother away.
Is he putting him under your table, Dave?
Yeah. So this year we've got the amazing Emma, and Emma handed over a cheque from Joan Allen Events this year at the RCM for over £3,000, £3,500 they raised at Joan Allen event, and Emma came and handed it over at the RCM, and obviously she's taken the mantle of the girls team, and it's going to be a team event again this year, girls versus boys. I don't know, are we allowed to say girls versus boys now?
No. I thought most of them would be doing the ironing and washing up and doing,
Fodder's team.
They've got really understanding husbands.
Behind all night tonight for my boys.
They got really understanding husbands letting them out for the day, when there's plenty and cooking and making the beds and everything.
So are they coming back at lunchtime to do all the cooking for us?
I've got that right there.
The thoughts and comments of people on this show are individual and do not necessarily mean that the entire show has the belief structure of individual people.
I don't even know if we're allowed to say male versus female anymore. Are we allowed to say girls versus boys?
They and them.
Team Fodder versus Team Emma, then?
I think that's all we can say safely. Because I didn't, what are yours, Rick? What are you identifying as? What's your team event identifying as?
Well, apparently from what I've been seeing online, we are the Puffs.
Okay.
Can I tell you a little story about him last week?
Fair enough.
So we were on Just Detect last week, and there was an all ladies camping area. He killed me. We walked into this camping area, and he said, "Can I use your toilet?" And the woman went categorically. She went, "No, it's ladies only." And he went, "Well, I identify as a lady." And she straight point blank said to him, "I'm sorry, you're not using the toilet. You're not a lady." And he went, "Well, I do identify as one." Anyway, he lost his rag, and they got some fire extinguishers outside. And he went, "All right, then I ain't going to have one." He said, "But why have you got fire extinguishers outside you shitters?" He said, "Are you setting fire to your trumps?" I was gone. I don't
know. He took a video of me showering the week before.
He's off his head. He's worse than me.
He's worse than me, but without the thing. The week before. And stuck it up on Facebook.
They're setting me up here, Dave. You know,
mate, Rick. I'm Team Rick. I'm Renegade.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, right, with all due respect, why didn't you ask me to go Team Renegade? He's got nothing. You've got nothing.
He picked him out. Fodder.
No, it was a draw. So I just want to say,
did you ask me to be your wingman? No. No fault.
I couldn't pick a wingman. He picked him out. Him up there.
So that detect off draw, everybody paid a £5 to get a ticket into the detect off. That raised £985. I mean, that's amazing. It is, isn't it?
Except his wingman. He was a guest. His wingman is.
And you know what? It's everyone in their life. I never ever put these.
Friends.
I never put these draws up anywhere else apart from Dig Life. I never share them anywhere else. It's only in our group. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's took part and raised that just for the detect off.
Good lad.
And over the summer draw as well, including that, it's over £3,000.
Amazing.
The detector was taken out of that. Over £3,000. And I just want to say, everyone from Dig Life watching, I love you, man. Awesome.
And don't forget, we got the Christmas draw be coming up.
And then we've got the Christmas draw going on that as well, yeah.
Tell you what, though, whoever wins this detect off, it's going to be a very, very interesting Jolly Boys weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's going to be very interesting Jolly Boys, because we are all going away on the Jolly Boys in a few weeks, as you know.
Yeah.
And with one of you two, I just hope that the girls win, because at least you two will be quiet.
I hope the girls win, because I think the Jolly Boys if they both lose, you should get rid of Fodder and Rick and bring the winner and the vice captain of the female team to the Jolly Boys instead. And then it'll be called the Jolly People.
I'm going to say, it's going to be.
All we can say is what goes on the Jolly Boys stays on the Jolly Boys. Isn't that right?
Nothing goes on the Jolly Boys.
We have special secret hat. We're literally
handshake.
Have our special handshakes and special words.
I have them as well, Gary.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad as that, but there's only to become a Jolly Boy, somebody has to die, don't they?
Are you hinting at something? I know me age getting me there. I'm there.
I'll tell you what, there's a point then. If somebody does ever drop out the Jolly Boys, you should do a raffle to go see who goes in. I bet you'd raise a fortune now.
Oh, we probably would.
At least 10, God, you know
at least
what?
12.
Yeah.
Is there any other Jolly Boys? There was another Jolly Boy in the chat a minute ago. Sid was in there somewhere, isn't he? Another fellow Jolly Boy member. So, we're looking forward to that, lads. That'll be the Jolly Boys.
Fodder.
I'll be honest.
Who are your team members, Fodder?
So I've got my wingman. Sorry, Rick, but my wingman's Dave Edwards. I've always called him Mav.
Who?
Dave Edwards is from Mid Wales.
Dave Edwards is a detecting god.
Honestly, mate, I honestly choose me wingman over performance through.
You do realise there's an issue with Dave, don't you?
He's a
massive issue.
He's Welsh.
No, not that. He got his retina scarred, and he might not be up to the standard. At Detecticon, he got his retina scarred.
No, it's a different Dave Edwards, pal.
All right. Well, the other one got his retina scarred, and he wouldn't been any use.
So there's
Dave Edwards is a detecting guru. He's
awesome. He's week in, week out. He performs week in, week out. That's what I choose.
So what you're saying is he's better than Rick?
He's got better land than me. He's got better land than me. That's all we can say.
So to get these members of you didn't bribe anybody with chocolate and
no.
Jack Daniels. Rick, did you? Fodge,
No. So then my second one is Stephen Elliott, which it was actually Paul Everest who entered, who won the ticket, but he couldn't make the event. And I love Stevie Elliott, and he's going through a bit of a tough time at the minute. And so I asked him, would you want to come on board? So Stevie Elliott, Springbok, we all know Springbok, one of the funniest guys I know. He's hilarious. So he's on my team. We got another Welshie, John Maybury. I call him the archaeologist because we was on a dig once, and we were on a dig once, and they thought he was an archaeologist. Then we got Neil Young. I call him Sarge because he goes to these World War II reenactments. So Sarge is on there. Neil Young, one of the stop wishing go digging guys, lovely fella. Then we got Sideshow Bob, our Di Evans. Absolutely love this lad. You all know Di. He's really
is it Di I'm on about? Di who's with the Sailors?
Yeah. Cilias, yeah.
Right. So it's Di who's got his retina scarred.
Oh, is it?
Yes. And he's very much so.
The ladies' side.
Well, it ain't funny.
There was an incident at Detecticon where I may or may not have been in a compromising position, and he said that it's the first time we've met, not now.
Well, I'll tell you something now. That's not
no clothes on, Fodder.
I remember. Yeah. You saw your big balls, but I'll get you now with a scarred retina. I'm with you. And then we got from Warrington. I call him my ball ache because he's a nightmare, but I love him to bits, Pete Mullaney. And we got a strong team. So, but it takes one find, and that's it.
I hope they all smoke to keep you going through the day.
And Rick, who are the Renegades?
Right. Well, I've only met. I've got Bish, obviously.
Exactly. You are the
Bish
Renegades.
Is number one. Scott Ely. He'll beat the lot of them hands down. When he gets his nose down, he's like a sniffer dog.
He's a good detectorist.
Now, with the other ones, they're out there. I don't know them personally. I may have met them at some time, but we got Carl Bertarelli.
Love.
He's the one who sent the crying handkerchiefs to the boys and girls. What a sense of humour. Absolutely spot on. So we're going to have a bit of banter there. Jeremy Davis, Right, he's
Jeremy Davis is
he's
John
MIA.
Carter's mucker, and he was on Mickey's Magnificent Seven team last year.
So he's already got winning form.
Yeah.
Ian Bindon, Martin Bell, myself. That's our 7.
Martin's a lovely fella as well.
I'm quite sure that they're all well adequate because Fodder's been shitting his pants since he saw me.
Whatever.
Yes.
Gary, will you know what the ladies' team is? I know there's
kind of. I have to admit, it's been very.
Fodder, do you know it?
Yes,
I know a couple.
I know you got Emma, you captain. You got.
I will probably growl at one name, but that's a personal thing.
Catherine Lang's on there. You've got
Julie Evans, which is Di Evans' wife. So Di's on my team, and he's got his wife on the ladies' team. You've got obviously Julie Argent, very great detectorist. Outstanding. I think Carol Jenkins is on the team. I'm sure Carol's on there.
There we go. Ruth Harding, Teresa Jones,
Teresa,
Amy Evans, Catherine Lange, Carol Jenkins, and obviously Emma. So, and I've got it all on my phone because I'm doing something about it.
He's not. He's doing his research. That's what
he's sending people around their houses.
I'll tell you now, he's stalking them.
Yeah,
and Rick sent me a secret message earlier asking me if I could tell him the fields.
Did I?
Hey. Hey, you cough already. I'll tell you something now. You're getting probed, mate. You're getting probed. And the women, no, I want the women frisking by Lisa. I ain't having it, mate. Don't be doing
Lady Liz does that.
We don't need no advantage. We're walking home easily.
Lady Liz is in Scotland. She's not going to be there, is she?
But no, I'm sure she's coming. She's got tickets. She's
normally
she's the frisker.
Yeah, to be fair, normally she is.
So, what area of the world? Obviously, don't give us an actual location. What area of the world will you be there
well, the dig location went out today, so everybody who's on the detect off should have had.
He ain't sent it to none of my team, by the way.
That's for you. Your team captain. You've got to do it.
That's why I did ring him and say, "Where are we?"
It's up to you. If you want Rick, if you want your team to be there in the field, mate, it's up to you. It's your responsibility as team captain to make sure that all your team members are present and correct at the right time. It's not up to me. I don't make the.
What area of the world is it, Gary?
We're in Wiltshire, and we're in Wiltshire. So
you're going down, the lot of you.
Told me, Devon.
Team Fods, mate.
So
I told Rick it was in Devon.
If you do want to keep an eye on everything that goes on at the Detect Off this weekend, keep your eye on, obviously, the Rodney Cook Memorial Rally Facebook page and also Fodder's Dig Life group as well.
Yeah, we'll be going.
And I'm sure we'll be sharing images and such like from the Big Detecting Show Facebook group and the RCMD Mag Facebook page.
We'll be going live on the course of the day, but we'll all be going live. We'll all be doing stuff. I tell you what, though, it's been amazing. The RCM, like I've said many times, has grown so much, but the Detect Off is now becoming so well known in the detecting community. We've noticed that there has been other attempts to bring in detecting competitions and whatever. But the Detect Off has been, everybody wants a part of it. They want to be in the teams. They want to be in, in Team Fods or Team Mickey or Emma and now the Renegades. It's such an amazing bit of fun. And we have such a laugh during the day, the banter, and we're all good mates and we're all good friends. So we all have such an amazing time. And you wouldn't believe how they get so engrossed in it, all the guys and the girls in the team, that they're so determined. They really are getting out into that field, and they're getting so desperate, and they're getting wound up if they're only finding bits of lead, and it's becoming part of the detecting season now. the detect-off. Everybody wants to be in the detect-off, and yeah.
I just want to reiterate that it would never happen unless Mickey had challenged me.
Yeah, Mickey's idea.
This is all born from Mickey Richardson, and it's I want him back at some point.